The Senate has voted down a resolution to halt military action in Iran.
Yeah, they did not have the votes. After debating over the War Powers Resolution, Senate Republicans voted the measure down, but this may not be the last time the issue hits the floor. Fox's Asher Red has the latest developments.
Well, John and Christina, this vote really fell mostly along party lines, and this means the U.S. could be involved in Iran for several more weeks. Meanwhile, Americans are divided over if the U.S. should even be involved in the first place. A Fox News poll shows that Americans support the strikes. Only 50% of the Americans approving them and 50% disapproving them. The poll also shows that 51% of Americans think that Trump's handling of Iran has made the U.S. less safe. Senate Democrats say the president should listen to the American people.
Today, every senator, every single one, will pick a side. Do you stand with the American people who are exhausted of forever wars in the Middle East? Or stand with Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth as they bumble us headfirst into another war?
And this morning, the Pentagon announced that the U.S. sunk an Iranian warship in international waters near Sri Lanka. The U.S. military launched Operation Epic Fury on Saturday. Now, the Department of War says the U.S. strikes have hit more than 2,000 targets, including Iranian command centers, missile sites, and 20 Iranian Navy ships. Now, Israeli strikes have also killed dozens of Iranian regime officials, including the Ayatollah himself, who for decades called for the destruction of the U.S. and of Israel. And today, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth says there's more to come.
It was never meant to be a fair fight, and it is not a fair fight. We are punching them while they're down, which is exactly how it should be. And as President Trump said, more and larger waves are coming. We are just getting started. We are accelerating, not decelerating. Iran's capabilities are evaporating by the hour, while American strength grows fiercer, smarter, and utterly dominant. More bombers and more fighters are arriving just today.
And here in New York, the NYPD is keeping an eye out for any potential threats that may come of this, and they're upping their security at certain places like diplomatic and religious sites.